What's going down, PowerDirector peeps? It's your boy Malik back on your screen. You know how I do. I got to make it here for all my peeps. Because guess what? Man, I am late as hell, alright? Man, I started at 11 and things just went south from there. Everything just tanked and went downhill. But, see, like right now, no sound. I got to get better audio, right? I got to have my mic in my face if I want to have audio. Yeah. Audio is not that good. Now it's better because I got the mic in my face. So the audio should be fantastic now. Thank you for that, Fluffy 2840. I had to get things correct. Look, I had all kind of issues this morning trying to get things right. Goodness gracious, God almighty. Finally, it's time to get down with this live stream. And I also need to apologize because I was supposed to do this yesterday. But guess what? Family calls, okay? Duty first. My son had a band thing that he had to do yesterday, and you know I'm gonna be there for my little youngin', so I had to go check him out. And you know, the music was beautiful, the revelry, the fanfare, everything was marvelous. So I'm glad I didn't miss out on that, but I did miss you guys, okay? But now we are in the building, and we have got some things to talk about today. So first off, we're going to talk about a fantastic thing. Yes, that's right. Free editing tools. So we're going to talk about free editing tools that are out there at your disposal that you can use to help you make your videos professional. All right. So we're going to talk about audio tools, editing, image tools, all kind of greatness. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about the 8 that I like, okay? This is my live stream. I talk about what I want. If you have something that I leave off the list, or if you got a favorite, or if you like what I'm talking about when I start talking about it, please leave those things in a comment, because later on I'll try to go through the little comment section and get at you guys and read some of your comments later on after I'm done talking about all the stuff I got to talk about. And then last but not least, if you would like to have your YouTube channel featured at the end of this live stream and shown to everybody and get an idea of what's going on your channel, I could talk a little bit about your videos that I see, maybe show a video or whatever, then super chat. If you super chat with me, that means that you are going to be donating to the channel to help me continue to make videos for you. So feel free to do it if you want to. If you don't, you don't have to. But if you do super chat with me, and then I will go ahead over to your YouTube channel at the end of this live stream and show your channel to all the folks that are watching. And then when people see this video later on and it is up on my channel, then they will see your video as well. So it's not only the people in the live stream will see your video, but anyone who watches this video after that will also see your channel on one of my videos. So big up there. So I think I'm done with all of that logistical crap. And now that the logistical crap is done, let's get into those free editing tools. So the first editing tool that I want to talk about is called Audacity. You have the audacity to talk about Audacity. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. So Audacity is a multi-track audio editor and recorder for Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux operating systems. And it is open source software. All right. Now, Audacity can record live audio through a microphone or a mixer, or through digitized recordings, other media. You can get your stuff into there all kind of different ways. Now, Audacity can also be used to import, edit, and combine audio files. So if you got some different sound effects you want to put together because you think you're some type of sound magician or whatever, knock it out, get it done. All right. Now, you can also combine different audio feeds. So if you have 2 different mics set up and you want to put them together and make them a stereo of those 2 different mics together from an interview, you can do that with Audacity. All kind of great things that you can do with this program. I freaking love it, people. I freaking love it. And that's why I'm talking about it today, because I think that Audacity is the best free audio editor out there. If you don't have it and you want to do some things with your audio to make it better for your videos, jump up on it inmediatamente, por favor. Okay? So, let's go ahead and check out the actual site here and see what's going on. Now, this is the Audacity site. Now, after this video gets pushed to YouTube, because after you do a live stream, take some time, it pushes it to YouTube. But after it gets pushed to YouTube, then I will have the link to all of these free editing tools that I talk about in the video description of that video. And of course, you can see it right here on your screen. So here we are, audacityteam.org. So first thing that you see here is that it's changing the little user interface. So, you know, it's a little bit different from the older version I had, but you can change up the interface and make it look different for you. You got post here. Donate. Please donate. Okay. All these programs that I'm going to talk about are free. If you have the ability to give them $1, $2, whatever, if you have the ability to do so, please do so. It helps these developers and these open source software. Can you say that 3 times fast? Open source software. No, I can't. So if you have the ability to donate, please do. It just helps them continue to make the program and give it to us for free. So do that if you can. So here you got the about section. It talks about the license agreement to use it. You got some screenshots, some other info on here. You can go through that all on your own. You got the different operating systems that you can download it to. You got a help section with frequently asked questions as well as documentation. Then you have a mailing list you can get on. The privacy policy, which every good website should have. And then get involved. So there's a great user forum. And then you got your developers and translators. But let's just go to users. There's an Audacity forum. So if you need help using this program, you're running into some roadblocks or speed bumps, or you just want to talk to other users, this is a place to go and get all the information, all the help you need if you end up picking up this free program. I highly recommend you go out there and you get it, because it's goodness, baby. It is goodness. Oh my goodness, it's goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm done with that. So next thing I want to talk about is another program. This program is a photo and image editor, and it is called GIMP. So let's take a look at it. So GIMP is an image editor that you can use for Linux, Mac, and Windows. And once again, it is open source. Now, as you can see in this video, I was actually using GIMP to create an animated GIF. And then I took that animated GIF and I brought it into PowerDirector to make a spinning globe. So it's a really cool tool. You can do a lot of things with it. Animated GIFs is just really the beginning of it. It gives you some awesome editing tools, and there are a bunch of third-party plugins that you can use with this as well. So it's great for creating icons. As you can see there, I'm making a spinning globe. It's kind of like a logo, a little icon. Creating graphic design elements, retouching images, and a whole lot more. This is a great program for design and for image manipulation. The learning curve can be kind of steep. I ain't gonna lie. The learning curve is up in the stratosphere. But there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube that you can use for this program. So I think it's well worth your pretty penny to get out there and actually grab this, because if you want to do something, GIMP probably has a way for you to get it done. So as you can see here, I have the website up for GIMP, and talks about photo manipulation, creating artwork and graphic design, programming, algorithms. I ain't got no algorithm about how to make an algorithm, so I ain't gonna even act like I'm in rhythm with them algas. I'm not in rhythm with the alga, but somebody is, and they can tell you how to do it using GIMP. Great program. I focus on using it for image manipulation, things like that. Up here at the top, you got your options to download. You got your news, documents, participate, tutorials, and once again, donate, people. Give these people some money. They deserve it now. Give them a good program. Give them some money. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but that's what you got to do, boy. I don't know what I'm sound like, what accent I'm using. I don't know. You tell me in the comments what this sound like, and I'll tell you that you lying. You lying. But anyway, GIMP. Make sure that you get up on it. Free program. Image manipulation, image editing. I freaking love it. It's goodness and there's goodness and there's goodness and the GIMP. All right, so I don't know why I said all of that, but I did. Next program I want to talk about, another free program. Of course, they're all free that I'm going to be talking about today. It is called Handbrake. So let's take a look at Handbrake and let's talk about what it has to offer. So let me go ahead and make sure I get this right here. Excuse me. So Handbrake is a video converter, and it can convert just about any type of video. In this video, I was using Handbrake to change a video from variable frame rate to constant frame rate. And for those of you who may not know, a lot of devices out there create variable frame rate videos, and that changes the frame rate to save space as you're creating the video. But what that does for NLEs or editing programs is it confuses them, and basically what happens is the audio and video will be out of sync if you're using variable frame rate videos for the most part. So what I was doing here was I was showing people how to change it to a constant frame rate so that the audio and video stay in sync. So that's just one of the things that you can use Handbrake to do. It can be used for a lot of different stuff. It's open source, available for Mac, Linux, Windows, all of that good stuff. And it can convert videos to MP4 and MKV file formats with H.265, H.264, MPEG-2, and different codecs. And you can use it to change a lot of different things, not just from variable to constant frame rate. You can change your frame rate. If you want to change it from 24 to 60 or 60 to 24, you can do that. You can change your bit rate. You can change whether it's interlaced or deinterlaced. You can do all type of beauty using Handbrake. This really is a great program to me because of a few things. When you look at programs, every editor out there, there's no editor out there that I know of. There's probably some that use almost every codec, but there's no editor that uses every codec because you have to have a license to use those codecs. And a program like PowerDirector doesn't have the license for every single video codec out there. So the greatness of Handbrake is if you have something and it doesn't have the codec support in PowerDirector, you can bring up Handbrake and convert it to a codec that is supported, and then you can see it and edit it and use it in PowerDirector. So that's just one of the great things about it. I think that everybody should have this program because it is full of goodness and love. It's just full of goodness and love as far as I'm concerned. There's no two ways about it. Goodness and love. Goodness and love, you got to have goodness and love throughout the world. Goodness and love. Critique me if you want to. Okay, so now we got the site up here for Handbrake. As you can see, we got news, features, downloads, community, and support. Once again, they have a great user forum here that you can go to for Handbrake, answer any questions, get help with things that you need. At the end of the day, to me, Handbrake is an essential free program that you need to have to help you make your videos. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, no two ways about it. You got to have it, and I highly recommend it. It's a great program. All right. So let me go through my notes and make sure I talked about everything here. Okay, I did. I'm good. So let's talk about the next free program. And the next free program is another photo editor, and it is called Inkscape. And it's all that and a bag of ink. So Inkscape is open source, and it's a vector graphics editor for Linux, Mac, and Windows operating systems. And as you can see here in this video, I was using it to create a laser. So basically what I did was, and let's restart this here so you can kind of see from the beginning. Bam. So I was using it to create different layers of colors to create a laser. So then I was able to bring those different layers separately into PowerDirector to manipulate them, add effects to each layer, do things that I needed to do to make the layer look fantastic and make the laser beam look fantastic as well. So Inkscape is mainly used for freehand drawing. So as you can see, when I first start off here, I'm doing a freehand of the laser, just making some lines to create where I want it to go. It could also be used for a lot of other stuff like creating text, creating different shapes and image manipulation, all type of stuff. My favorite use of it is to create layers, like I said, so that I can create movement or add effects to different layers of images within PowerDirector. Another good thing about it is that it supports the alpha transparency of a PNG layer. So as you can see here, I'm able to just separate the laser beam out of the image and bring it into PowerDirector as just that one element. And then I can mess with it and do all the things that I needed to do. So Inkscape, great tool, has a lot of flexibility, a lot of good things that you can do with it. I highly recommend that you get it. If you don't have it already, you got to make sure that you get this program. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. So here we are on their site, Draw Freely. Once again, you got the web address up top. And this is how you download it from right here. One thing that you got to be careful about when you go to these sites to download stuff, and the thing that I hate, it's not on this site. I don't see one here. But the thing that I hate is when they have that big green button that says start, and then it has like steps below it, like you're about to download the program that you went there for and you're not. Be careful. Usually those are advertisements trying to get you to download or sign up for something else, and it has malware and all kind of crap. So be careful. Make sure that you go to the right download resource. And once again, you got your add-ons that are available for Inkscape here. News, the community, once again, another great forum. They got chat on here, okay? You can chat with somebody, and this is free. A free program, and they letting you chat with them. I mean, that's dedication, baby. You can learn different things, tutorials, books, and manuals. Contribute. Because it is open source, you can contribute, be a developer, all that goodness. All of the goodness that you need. Excuse me, I had to get that out there. All right, so Inkscape, great program, highly recommend it. Jump up on it, do what you got to do. And the next program or tool that I want to talk about is called Instant Eyedropper. So let's take a look at that. All right, so Instant Eyedropper is a free color detection tool for Windows. And as you can see in this video, I used it recently for the skin touch-up tutorial that I made. And basically, you can use it to identify color values of any color that is up on your screen on your computer. So it is used to identify and automatically paste the color code into your clipboard, and then you can copy it or drop it into like Word or Notepad or whatever you need to. And this program supports a lot of different color formats like hex, RGB, HTML, bunch of other color code formats out there. So this is great. I use it a lot for things like creating backgrounds, logos, or things like that, because when you're doing things like that, you want to make sure that your colors on point and that all of your colors match. And so this is a great tool to make sure that every color is exactly the same, because now you have the color code and you can apply it in most applications, like here in PowerDirector or in Photoshop or in any of those other image editors that I was talking about. So if you got the ability, jump up on it, because it's good stuff. So here is the actual site for Instant Eyedropper. And if you look here to the advertisement here, I bet you there's probably going to be something pop up with a big download now or something over there. I hate that. But here you got the downloads where you can download the program, or you can download it from here. This is for Windows only, so keep that in mind. It even tells you how it works here. Now, one of the things about this program is that it hasn't been updated in a long time. This is the current version is 1.9.1, which is a few iterations, but the last time it was released was October 5th of 2016, so that's almost 2 years ago. So the support might not be as good as you think. It does have a contact button here, and when you click it, it has different email addresses. So I don't know if they're gonna respond or not, but you can take your chances on that, buddy. But I love the tool. It is stable and reliable. I haven't had any problems with it. It's really simple, so it's not really much to it. So I wouldn't really think that it would break down or wouldn't work. But if you need help with it, this is where you go. And that's that, baby. That's that. So the next free editing tool that I want to talk to you guys about is a program that is called Media Info. So let's give it a look. So Media Info is open source software, and it provides technical and tag data for your video and your audio files. It can be used for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Now, the big thing about Media Info is I think that everybody should have this. I don't care who you are, what you do. I think everybody should have this program. That's just my own personal opinion. But a lot of people ask me questions on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And sometimes I need to get more info from them in order to help them out. And sometimes I need to know information about their video or their audio file. And a lot of people don't know the answer to that. And that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to jump on anybody's case about it. But you can get the info. Some of the information you can get in PowerDirector. But if you want to get like a wealth of information on those files, then Media Info will provide it to you. Just looking at this screen and this tree right here of just all the information on the video, it's a bunch of information. So in this video, I was getting the frame rate mode and the frame rate so that I could get that information and use it in another program. But you can see that for video, it has like the file container info, the video codec, it has the frame rate, the bit rate, the color space, the bit depth. It's like a wealth of information about this video file. And when you look at an audio file, you get information on the file container, the audio codec, the sample rate, the channel info, and a lot more. So basically, when you're looking at getting information about your video files or audio files, Media Info is the place to go. It is a very robust program with a bunch of information, a bunch of different ways you can view the information, and it's really, really easy to use. So I love it. If you need to get information about your video or audio files, jump up on it. So here you have the site for Media Info. This is mediainfo.net or mediaarea.net/en/media info. And once again, I will have the links to all of these in the video description once I am done. So it tells you about the information that it includes. It tells you a little bit of information on the license, a little screenshot here. And then you can download it. There's projects that you can get. Once again, donate to help support further development, people. You got to donate. I mean, it's the one thing they ask you for, $1, $2, $3, $4. If you could do more, then do it. Help them out. Help them continue to work for you and put tools in your hands that allow you to do things a lot easier. So this is media info. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a pretty freaking awesome image tool, and it's called getpaint.net. So let's go ahead and bring that up. I'm gonna go back to the beginning here. All right, so unless you've been hiding under a rock, living in a cave, a latchkey kid, something, any of them things, you should know about getpaint.net. This is one of the most popular free image editors out there. It does a lot, and it is easy peasy lemon squeezy to use. All right, now let me get my notes out so I don't miss anything here. So this is available for Windows only. Now, it has a wide variety of useful and powerful tools, and there is a plethora of plugins available for this software as well. Now, it's probably the closest thing to Photoshop as far as a free program goes, and it's very similar to Inkscape because you can draw with it and create shapes. Now, keep in mind, Inkscape does have a lot more graphic design elements and art elements to it. So those are things that Paint.net doesn't have. So don't think that I'm saying that they're interchangeable. They just have some similarities. Now, a good thing about Paint.net is it has a bunch of plugins, like I said, but it also has a lot of tools built in for things like blurring, noise removal, stuff like that. It also can do PNG alpha transparency, as you can see here. I'm actually using it to create a lower third and putting a shape down there, and it's going to be a PNG, and all that background, that gray area is going to be transparent, so you can use it for that. You can also use it to create layers, so that allows you to have more flexibility and play around with it within PowerDirector, add different layers to different tracks and have different movement or effects applied to them, all of that goodness. I mean, what more can I say? Paint is like a powerhouse tool when it comes to editing all types of beautiful images and photos and things that Fro knows or whatever. I just took that man's line. I need to leave that man alone. Okay, so here we are. It's the site here, getpaint.net. And here's that stupid green button I was talking about that shows up sometimes. And really, don't use that. That's just some advertising crap. But you could tell when you hover over here, it says ad choices. It's just an ad, okay? Here's the download, or you can come up here to the download link and click here. It'll actually take you to the page where you can download now. You can get it from the Windows Store, and you can pay for it. Why, I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. You got the license information up here, some screenshots. Once again, a great, huge forum for Paint.net that really is helpful to all the users out there. So if there's something you're trying to do or something you can't get done, check out the forums. It's a great place to go. And then for most of these free tools that I've talked about today, there's like a bunch of YouTube videos for just about anything you want to do. You can search whatever you want to do to an image and put the name of these tools in there, and you are going to come up with videos that show you exactly how to get things done. So besides the fact that they're free, there's a lot of resources, whether it's the forum or whether it's YouTube videos. There's a lot of resources out there that you can use to go ahead and learn how to use these tools if you don't know how to use them already. Loveliness. Loveliness. All right, so last editing tool that I'm going to talk about today is DaVinci Resolve. So let's give it a look. So DaVinci Resolve is actually a program that's used for editing, color correction, audio editing, visual effects, a whole bunch of stuff. It can be used on Windows, Mac, and Linux operating systems. And you can jump between like the editor, the color correction tool, the effects. You can just click back and forth and use all of these tools at once. Now, the learning curve on this program is freaking huge because there's a lot to learn. Now, the interface, some parts of it are easy to use and some parts aren't. So it's not really the friendliest interface, I guess. But if you just focus on the tools that you need to use, then you should be good. Now, me, the only thing I use in DaVinci Resolve is the color correction. It has a full set of professional color tools that are simple and intuitive to use. Yes, I know that Cyberlink has PowerDirector. It ain't got nothing on DaVinci Resolve. Okay, it is what it is. It can do a lot of the things DaVinci Resolve can do. Don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't do them as easily. It doesn't have some of the tools that DaVinci Resolve has. So there's a difference in the two, and I personally prefer to use DaVinci Resolve. And since it's free, why not? Right? Use whatever tools you need to use to get the job done. And if you can use some tools that are free that do it well, use those free tools. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? Just know that a brother like me likes using the free tools. Okay? If they come that way and I ain't got to pay, then you see me, I'll be on my way using them skills every day to do things that I do when I stand, not lay. And if you say so, then guess what? I'll stay. Dr. Seuss, little Dr. Seuss for you. Okay, whatever you want to call it. Here we got the DaVinci Resolve site up. And if I scroll down here, or if I just click on color, whatever you want to do, then you should easily get to the information about the color corrector and the different tools that you can use. It's a bunch of like professional, like primary correction, the color wheels, you got bars, you got curves. There's like, it's ridiculous. And these things are free. These are free tools to use. Okay? It's insane in the membrane. I don't even understand how they do it. But they do it, and it's free, and I'll take it, okay? Now, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, then you will see that you can download the program here. So you can get DaVinci Resolve 15 for free. You can download it, or if you want to pay $300, be my guest and get DaVinci Resolve 15 Studio. I'm going to stick with the freebie, and I recommend that you do too, because it's free, okay? And it is a powerful tool that will allow you to do some great color correction, adding LUTs, white balance correction. It does it all. I'm not even going to go into it. I'll be talking forever if I tried. Okay? So, as I look through my notes, that is everything that I wanted to discuss today. All of those 8 tools. So, let's do a quick recap of those tools. We got Audacity for your audio editing. We got GIMP for image editing. We got Handbrake for a video converter. We got Inkscape for image editing. We got Instant Eyedropper for color detection. We got Media Info for technical and tag data for audio and video files. We got GetPaint.net for image editing. And we got DaVinci Resolve for color correction. That is it, people. That is a wrap, okay? Those are all of the tools that I wanted to talk about today. So, hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. And I hope you enjoyed yourself. So, what I'm going to do now is pull up what information I got on here. Let's go to the chat section to see what's popping. Okay. Man, we got a whole lot of comments on here. I'm glad you guys joined me today. Jumped on here to make some comments. I wonder if I can make this like take over the screen or something. Nope, it don't like that. It don't like that. I'm just gonna have to go through here the best I can, okay? The best I can. I just make it work. 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 Okay, so let's see. Oh, Fluffy 2840, you had banned yesterday too, man. That's crazy. You ain't in San Antonio, are you? You had a football game? No, we didn't. Our football season didn't start yet, so I ain't worried about that. Let's see here. So we got some super chats on here. Let me bring up what I'm looking at so y'all can see what I see. Because, you know, it would be nice, right, for y'all to be able to follow along what I'm looking at here. Let's see. So what I'm looking for right now are comments on free editing tools so that we can talk about it. OBS Studio for your screen recorder. So that is Tallgrass Home Inspectors. So I have heard a lot about OBS. I've heard a lot of great things about it. It's supposed to be like the #1 free, I guess, screen recorder, live streaming software out there. It's open source as well, so it's a lot of good stuff going on. I'm hearing a lot of great things about it. I haven't used it personally, but heard great things about it. For my streaming, I'm using a program called vMix. It's free for 60 days, so I decided to try it out. It's a very intuitive interface. If I decide to buy it, then, you know, after the 60-day trial, I'll let you guys know. I might switch over to OBS. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Right now, I'm loving the ease of use for vMix, though. All right. Let's see what else. So he uses Fluffy 2840 uses XSplit for YouTube videos and Twitch gaming sessions, and uses OBS for radio broadcasts on Twitch. So once again, XSplit, that's another great streaming software. I've heard a lot of good things about that one as well. Let's see. Fluffy 2840 loves using GIMP. Carissa, Nabil Body, still learning how to use GIMP. Yeah, GIMP, there's a lot to it. There is a lot to it. I'm not a professional at it, but I've used a lot of different features and I know how to get my way around there, but there's still a lot I don't even know about that program. It's just got a wealth of information and a lot of things it can do. And 2840, Fluffy 2840 uses GIMP for thumbnails. Mudbone. Oh, so that's who that one that Mudbone right there. Was that who that was right there? Mudbone. I think that was Mudbone. I like how you got. I remember old Mudbone. I think that was Richard Mudbone. I likes that. Okay, let's see. And then Nabil Bhatti just kind of went off spamming everybody. Come on, Nabil Bhatti. Calm down, man. Let's see here. What else we got? Changing a background. You can change a background. Depends on what program you're using, what you're doing. Guess I would need a little bit more information on that for Carissa Saley. Wants to know about changing a background. So, Kevin Vandy, doesn't File Explorer on PD show the same info? It shows some info. It does not show all of the info that like Media Explorer or Media Info shows. It has nowhere near that amount of depth in the information that's available. If that's what you're referring to, I can't really tell. It just says doesn't File Explorer or PD show the same info. So show some of it, but Not all of it. I can attest to that. Let's see. Let's see. Check on something here. Any updates on new PD? No updates on new PD yet, but as I said in the wish list live stream that I did about a month ago on that, I pulled up a site that had every version of PowerDirector and when each version was released. And if you look at historical data, it shows that a new version of PowerDirector has been released in September over the last like 5 or 6 years. So it's likely that a new version will come out again in September. There's no guarantee to that, but if you look at that historical information, it's pretty, I guess, reliable. And I'm pretty confident saying that it's probably going to be September. Confident saying probably. I'm probably confident that I'm confident it's probably going to come out in September. I might have to turn back into Mudbone. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Photoshop CS6. Yes. Now, that's not free. Okay? First off, let's just get that clear. Photoshop CS6 is not free. You might be able to still find it out there. I have it. As a matter of fact, I have it on my PC. And I use it all the time. But I use free editing tools a lot for some of the videos that I do. I know that not everybody has CS6. And I make recommendations for free image editing because I know not everybody wants to buy an image editor. But when I'm doing my own work that I'm doing for me, and I'm doing work for clients, I use Photoshop CS6 myself all the time. Like I said, might be hard to find, might not be able to get it out there anymore. I'm not sure because right now all of the Adobe products are through Adobe Creative Cloud, which is a subscription service. So might not be able to find it. People like you and I who are lucky enough, Marvin FFG, to have Photoshop CS6, it's a great thing because I love it. I'm going to say hello, give a shout out to Pine City, Apiary. What's up, Minnesota? What's going on, India? We got SBGS, Info and Lifestyle. So, question about Photoshop or GIMP, you can create a background color in either one of those. It's really easy to do. Just apply a color fill and then just go ahead and export that image as a JPEG and you got a background. Let's see what else. Have I made a video on LUTs and how to apply them? This is from Fernman68. And yes, I have. There's a PowerDirector LUTs video out there. It shows you how you can apply LUTs. Unfortunately, right now in PowerDirector, you cannot change the percentage of the LUT. So it'll just always be 100% on the image that you apply it to. So it's really up to you whether or not you want to use that feature. Now, I talked about DaVinci Resolve for color correction and color grading. That is a free program, and I use that to apply LUTs, and then I use a key output to change the percentage of the LUT to give it the look that I want it to have. So if I'm doing my own work that I'm doing for myself or for clients, I'm using DaVinci Resolve to apply LUTs. Let's see. I'll be damn. Okay, I'll be damn says, what's the best PD version to get off the ground and running? I'm no pro, but have a pretty good concept. I would just go with ultimate. I mean, I don't see any reason not to. Ultimate or ultra, one of those two. Either one, really. And really, it depends on whether or not you want to have a bunch of extra plugins or not. If you don't want to have a bunch of extra plugins, go with ultra. If you want to have a bunch of extra plugins that you can use for different effects and stuff, go with ultimate. That would be me. That's what I would say. You don't want to go anything less than that. I don't even know if they have anything less than ultra anymore. They used to have deluxe. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the site to see that in a while. But there is a free version that comes on the PC or the trial version. And some of those are missing elements of the program. So ultra or ultimate is what I would go with. And it says you can get eBay CS6 cheap. It's a good idea. My screen is blurry. Doesn't look blurry to me, but it could be. Anytime that you're doing a live stream, there's always going to be could be a problem with buffering. It could be a problem with the screen coming across. It could be your internet connection or your internet speed. It's a bunch of stuff there. So stream keeps cutting in and out. It says the video output is low, so I apologize for that. Not much I can do. Let's see if I got any super chats on here, because I don't want the people who super chatted with me to get left out. So I do have one super chat on here from Sean Banks. I should have been able to go to his channel, but I can't. Let me see if I can click on it in here and get to his channel. Here we go. Here we go. So let's go check out Sean Banks' channel. So here it says Sean Does Science. So we got Sean Banks' channel up and running. So hopefully the stream continues here. We're having some bandwidth issues on here. So we got a few videos on here. It looks like he's making videos, a few a week, it looks like. Had one on here from about a month ago. Let's see the adventures of Science Bob. Let's pull it up and see what's going on. Okay, so this is a 22-minute video, so we're gonna go back here. And plus, that voice is scaring me. Somebody trying to scare me. Let's bring up this Funko Pop. Come on, Sean Banks. Why are you trying to scare, brother? You trying to scare, brother. Okay, I ain't trying to be scared. It is Saturday morning. I'm trying to be happy. Okay. Let's see what else you got going on here with this Funko Pop video under Sean Banks' channel. I'm going to thank Sean Banks for doing that super chat for $1.99. Doing that super chat gave me the ability to go into his channel and check out what he's got going on. So I like the fact that he's having a lot of fun making this video. Okay, it just makes me happy seeing him be happy. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's Sean Banks. Thank you once again, Sean Banks, for the $1.99 that you gave us for the super chat. And now we got another one that came through on here. We got Fernman68. Let's check him out. See what's going on his channel. He asked, before we go to his channel, he says, do you see any benefit in shooting on a flat cine setting, then processing? Yes, I see a huge benefit of shooting on a flat profile, whether it's a log or whether you're changing the RGB values to make it flat. And the advantage I see to that is that you're able to, like you said, process and control your colors more. A lot of people don't do that. They don't want to do the extra step. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you can create a great looking image in camera, then why do all of that, right? No need to do it. I like it. I like having more control over the color and being able to get the output I want in post. I think Devin Supertramp, I think that's his look is cool though. If you look at his videos on his channel, very professional. His videos are dope as hell. And I love the color and the look of his videos, and he does it in camera. So if you want to see that, check out Devin Supertramp's channel, and you can look up like in camera color correction or whatever. You can look that up on YouTube, and I think it'll come up. Let's see if we can go to Fernman68. So he has a few uploads on here. Furniture repair and refinishing. And he's got some high jump videos on here from a few years back. Let's check out his furniture repair and refinishing video. That was a cool little commercial there. I liked it a lot. Good job. Let's check out some of these pole vault things he's got going on. Ethan getting his pole vault on. Uh-oh. Throw the slow-mo on him. Throw that slow-mo on him. Throw that slow-mo on him. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Great job, man. So Fernman68, of course, I guess now I know that Fernman. I wasn't sure at first. I was wondering if it was for furniture. Now I know. Fernman68 doing his thing. Loving what I'm seeing on your channel, man. Good look. All right, so let's go back here. And we also had a super chat here. Oh, message retracted. Don't know who that was. Oh, man. Come on, people. How you gonna leave a super chat and then not leave a super chat? Let's see. I wonder if I could see who that was anyway. Nope. Can't do it. Oh well, such is life, people. Such is life. All right, let's see. Yeah, bit rate drop. Yes, I'll be damn. 16 Ultra. Or 16 Ultimate, whichever one you want. Buffering. All kind of buffering. Hi, NMA. Canada in the building. What's up, Canada? Let's see. Yes, Sean Banks. Awesomeness all day. Barbecue Crasher. Come on, you can't be crashing no barbecues. I like that name. And he pre-made jump-in transitions with sound effects. Looking for more animated tempos. Pre-made jump-in transitions. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find them out there. Have you gone to the director zone to see what kind of transitions they have there? I mean, if you're just looking for cuts or jump transitions with sound effects, I don't know. You can do a cut or a jump on your own within the program if you want to. And if you're looking for any specific transitions that aren't in the program, you can go to Director Zone, check them out. There's also a lot of stock footage and effects websites out there that are subscription based that you can go to get different types of transitions. They might not integrate with PowerDirector, like it won't be in the transitions, but you can go ahead and add your videos to the, or add a transition between two of your own videos, and it should look good. But like I said, Director Zone is probably the best option for you. Let's see, I got another super chat here. Holla at your boy, Tall Grass Home Inspectors. Let's see what's going on with Tall Grass Home Inspectors. Holla. Let me holla at your boy. What's up? Oh, look. See, me and Tall Grass Home Inspectors is on the same page. We both got little cartoon icons of ourselves on screen. I'm feeling your Tall Grass Home Inspectors. I like what you're bringing to the table, baby. All right. So, looks like his site is about home inspections, of course. And I would assume that he is a certified home inspector in his area. And let's check out this video he has. It says, share pre-listing inspection report on the Facebook. So let's see what he's talking about.
Hey folks, how you doing? Real quick, it's Pat Butler. I've been starting to get a lot of questions in, and a lot of people keep asking the same questions as far as how does it work as far as sharing on Facebook. It is really simple. And so I'm going to just make a quick little video. Should not take only but a couple seconds. Yeah, you know me. Anyways, it should only take a couple minutes, and I will show you how simple it is to upload from Homeworthy Dome so that you or the agent that you sign up on a Homeworthy Dome can use the file share button and generate reports that you can post on other websites such as Facebook and LinkedIn and Google Plus and all the rest of it. Anyways, it's really simple. So I just want to show you real quick. How about I'm just going to take you through this PowerPoint real quick and show you how it's done. So once you go ahead and sign up your own account, you'll be in the Dome, and this is where your file will look like. On the left-hand side is all your taskbars. This is your main menu of what you want to do. You click on the My Properties, and it's going to take you to this page right here. Now, this report right here, or this file right here, is the file that I use for my sample inspection. So you see all that. All you have to do is click on My Properties. You find your site right there. You go over here to View More. You click on View More, and then you pick which file that you want to upload. Okay. This was the original file to the client. Client allowed me to use their property as a sample report. Much love to them. I would say the names, but it's none of y'all business.
That's right. It ain't none of your business who that property person is. You ain't none of your business. All right, let's check out some more. Let's see what else you got on here. Homeworthy explained in less than 90 seconds. What's that mean? Let's see what it means.
The Homeworthy Dome is a 100% cloud-based office management platform. It's designed for home inspectors, real estate agents, property managers, homeowners, and even investors. The Homeworthy Dome, you can also manage all your office documents, including all your forms, files, contracts, e-books, and electronic files. You can safely work and schedule your work to yourself and to your staff. You can request and send any type of work bids to partner vendors. You can actually create and sign contracts right there on site.
He was digging in his nose. Don't. He was in his nose. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, but this man was in his nose, and I didn't appreciate that. Right here, this brother. He went right up in there. He just went right up in there. Full nose, nostril game going on in all of his nostril booger glory. Okay, let's move on. All right. It's all gravy. Tall grass home inspections doing that thing. I like. I like. All right, we got Phantom Force. Don't worry about it, Phantom Force. Don't worry about your retractions. It's all gravy. Let's see if we can get Phantom Force on here. Let's see what's going on the Phantom Force channel. Ooh. I like it. Let's see. So, Phantom Force looks like he does some gaming on here. Looks like Minecraft. I don't know what these other games are, man. I wish I knew. Look, I'm not that cool. I'm not the coolest guy in the world. I don't know about all these great new video games. Now, look, The Last of Us, that's cool. Dark Souls, I've heard of that one. I guess the Ark Ascension, I haven't heard of that one. God of War, I've heard of. So some of these, I guess I'm like halfway cool because I heard of half these video games, and the other half I ain't got a clue. Let's see what's going on walls and farms alike. 7 ways to die with Twice the Gamer.
Okay, hello you dudes and nuts out there. This is Twice the Gamer here, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Press Options. Version 1.18.
Screenwriter just crossed that out and just put version 1.2.
No!
I'm trying to figure out how to do like in the middle of video, there's like drawings that appear on the video.
Oh. Okay, so
Intrude.
you're gonna see that we've actually managed to go through two what do you call it?
Knights? Hordes?
Two hordes. And in the last video we tried to make, it ended up being cut short, and we don't talk about them